Mm-hmm. I'm tearing these down, brother.
Huh?
Tearing these down. My bad. The show started getting good. I got it now. But you can get over.
What?
Can you get my backpack and get my charger and iPad? Yeah, they ate that shit up.
Laptop is in here?
Yeah, my iPad and my charger.
Okay. I'm ready to charge it.
It's in the front pockets. Yes, thank you.
Oh, shoot.
You.
Who's that?
No, yeah. Mm.
What, better mine?
I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get some drink?
Mm-mm. It's 10:43.
You know, can I get my drink out the refrigerator? You know which one is mine? Okay. Lift your head up, baby. So you can lift your head down, drinking. Whew.
Yeah. That was good, though.
Yeah. Hey, you want to sit down, nigga? They get your spot.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it? Got 17 minutes to make Walmart. Go get another pack of meat.
You know you got meat. You got to take a long time to watch it defrost. Or you can put it in the microwave and press defrost in the microwave. This is a mess. Yeah, I like this one. It's got a drink here. This is a whole bunch of jewels. My favorite part is the lollipop. Yeah, it's my cranberry juice. It's pink. And then this is my Chanel because I look like I wear Chanel. I don't wear Chanel again, but that's mommy's go. Mommy has a Louis, a Chelsea, Michael Kors, Calvin Klein. I need a Chanel bag, and I want a purple Chanel bag. That's mommy's go. And when I get a Chanel bag, that means I'm doing what I want to do. That's my business. Why? Bring my juice.
Damn.
No. Why are y'all drinking my? I just bought that yesterday.
Okay, check. I'm gonna get your name.
I'm bad. From where, babe?
I didn't drink it when I was coming up. I didn't.
We know you drank it before you even came up.
I'm not lying.
You drank it today.
Oh, I drank it yesterday.
You drank something dirty. I seen it in your eyes. So. Nigga, I know y'all heard me. Yeah. Y'all heard me?
Yeah.
So what I say?
They drank that earlier
today.
Yeah.
They definitely drank that shit today. Like, I'm in there doing my schoolwork. That's what they think I'm doing. And I said, Ronnie, what you can't get my pen? She said that. I was like, counting our pens after the street. You know? Counting our pens after the street. You counting your pens. The black coat. The bottle is good.
They'll leave it with him. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. To the ground, he's got it again. At the 45, on his way. Lots of running room. Touchdown.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Perry. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll keep it himself. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
It's 20, and the offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Finally, the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Right back to the well. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expect.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk.
Like it ain't just Biggie's secret.
Championship is always a threat to come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nebraska. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Complete to the right. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. He'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Caught in the backfield, it's Knox. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hayward. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top, using his feet to buy time. Caught over the middle, it's Knox. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, you get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the run, it's Avery. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air, it's Perry. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Picked off. What a play.
Good pick. Let's go.
He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. By the QB there.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Yeah, man. When you said like that, you remember that video of the little boy? He was like,
when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that
you know what I'm
decision
talking about?
quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here. In their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Running to Green. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Perry.
let's go.
He'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody
They ain't want to give us a fumble. That could be a fumble 6.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, yeah.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Let's go.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the...
40, and the offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
To the air on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Grab near the marker is Hampton. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Zings it complete to the right. And it's a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has... And they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
Dropping back, it's Perry.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Shred behind the line. It's Meredith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's second and long. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24.
17 seconds. I don't think we can go down and get a field goal.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Hayward. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for a man, it's Duffy. Snagged in the middle, it's Hampton. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told a story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
You can't miss the pillow. No, you're in the pillow.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up second and.
Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And you go back into the pillowcase. That's not funny. Baby Sean.
And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one.
It's our movie. Let him go back into it.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield.
Yeah. No, you're not getting back to the pillow. You can't be fighting the pillows. No. No. You don't scare nobody. You don't scare nobody. What do you think you is?
48.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They go right back to him. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10 from the 38.
That was,
Leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 25. Brings into the open. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but a nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go.
And he'll break the plane for a touchdown. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Handoff to the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Lost to these boys last year, 24-23.
4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all
over him. We got worried about the overtime. They number one. They won that natty.
The give from the gun.
First year.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in at the 31-yard line.
Will take over. First and 10.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Hayward. There he goes. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
It's crazy. We had to do a lot of recruiting because a lot of players transferred out. 3 players went into the draft, and all the other my starters and shit left. Both of my starting, my main starting running back, he stayed. My other starting running back, they didn't transfer out. Quarterback, both of my quarterbacks transferred out.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, the transfer report on the recruits hard.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. He'll make the fair catch at the 44.
Transfer report, Smith helped us though.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Made a defender miss. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Give to the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Good hopes. Each number 10, 16, together 18.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. And that ball's on the ground behind the line.
Let's go.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Using his legs, it's 4. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stand. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
On my roster. I need 30.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looking to throw, it's Perry. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Avery. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet.
Defense got to be a fourth quarter defense. But they turned up every game in the fourth quarter.
Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the
first down. They play good throughout the game, but fourth quarter they turned up.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't. Over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for... down. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football. Situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
And we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's Perry. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight.
81 defense looking like a 90 defense, really.
You'd think they would have had a good chance deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's a draw. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Finds a little space.
Let's go,
big boy. The 20, the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in.
I didn't know that you scored to them to walk around with that when you want to do the celebration.
That's really what we saw in this game today. Opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offense.
He'll try to tack on one more.
I decided to let him walk some loose swag and do it on his own.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Okay, second
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Offense and defense looking nice.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to pass. It's Perry. Working that left side now. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for space. It's Avery. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. Quickly complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Second team defense holding
Back
down.
to pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game.
Offense,
defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
5-0. Let's go. 2-0 conference. All right, we're on 14. Let's go. So we have for ice standing there too. See, I told you that's crazy. Everton again. AOP. That's good. Yeah, see, they've been doing the damn thing. Watch speaking. Hey, 1, 2, 4. That's right. Let me show y'all this. This is. Let's see, they still up there. They have 4 players in the Heisman watch. They got 2. But they had hero 2 receivers and everything. It should be okay. I got to go slow. Maybe you so let this pass too.
The give to the left side. Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Red pass, it's complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they understood the challenge coming in. Like, he is elusive. He is a game breaker. They were not going to let his legs beat him. That's what they told us anyways. And so far on this first drive, great job getting.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Good catch, bro.
To haul that one in.
Wow, that is a sensational catch. And I tell you, you make catches like that deep down the field for your quarterback, he is going to go back to you again and again and again. That was a highlight play.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz.
Breaks into the open. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out.
And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense.
At the first. It's good.
It's a reverse. Oh, better look out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Robinson looking to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Dyer. Not a whole lot of room. Turn as the coverage unit was there and ready. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll move the tight end. They go to the counter. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Now improvising. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Catch.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They're going to run it. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Trying to run it in. That's going for the goal line. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offense. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play call, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Cincinnati.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
How about the left side of the line, getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Baxter. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Robinson will throw. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The give out of the gun. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Ready to fire from the pistol. Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Dances away to buy time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Under fire. He
Take
can't
it.
find
Over to a
enough
field
room.
goal.
Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Hand off from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Lining off the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Robinson looking to pass. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Way to beat up, boy.
Find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought down, but a really solid bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Illegal block. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. That's caught. It's not. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 11 over Duke. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Robinson will throw.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Let's go.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Return's going to get it up around mid line.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Hampton. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
At the 45-yard line. 4th down coming up.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
At the 26-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
Leaves it with the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll pitch it.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch him off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
And he's going to get it up to about the 29. Down.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. He did not hesitate, going for it on 4th and short from the 49. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it, passes, gets him still on his feet. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Makes the catch. It's Hampton. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He might want another play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Extending the play. And he's got a touchdown. Slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Robinson looking to pass. Makes the grab. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the...
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Robinson will throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got room on the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Across the 45. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go back to work on offense. Robinson looking to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Baxter. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Right on target this time.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with it. To make. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They want that clock to run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And how How about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Oh, it's a reverse. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
That's a first down for the offense.
Robinson will throw. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Defense.
Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal. To the air on first down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's cool.